Let's briefly discuss event handling. In this module, you're working on learning to draw on the screen. But the real question is, when do you draw on the screen? Where do you draw on the screen? When do you know how to clear the screen? All of these things are part of something called event handling, and we need to talk about that briefly so that your program can do it reliably. What's an event? Let's discuss it using the English definition, just sort of what you would do if you were saying events in words. So when your car runs out of gas, what happens? It won't run. If you study really hard, you do well in class. The event is the part right after the when. The rest is what happens with the event. So if you translate that into your computer, you think about, well, when the user types 1 on the keyboard, my drawing will appear. Or if the user clicks on a particular region, then something will happen. It could be that your drawing appears in that region, or your sprite, it reacts in a certain way. This is going to apply to most of your drawing programs and to a lot of the programs throughout the rest of the semester. You can access this in Snap in the little block labeled Control. And so for this module, since we're just beginning events and we're just beginning programming, we're not going to talk about everything in the control blocks. That's going to come later. But for right now, look at the things like when the flag is clicked. There's a little green flag, and you can click on the green flag, and then that means your drawing appears or the screen clears. Or you could choose when the space key is pressed, and you can change that to any key that you want. Any of those are going to be useful events for just this module as you're beginning to learn about events and beginning to make things happen in a reliable way with user interaction.